What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Former The Real host Tamar Braxton is being messy with a capital M yet again towards her former co-host Jeannie Mai. So as you all know, Jeannie Mai recently married young Jeezy, and now listen, this is where things get messy. She was at New York Fashion Week with her husband, just minding her own business, having a good time, and they posted a photo of the two of them just holding hands, looking at the camera, and Jeezy captioned it, "Team Us," and then Tamar, messy Tamar, goes in the comments and says, "Y'all are pregnant for sure. Heart emoji, love to see it with a fire." A bit strange, right? Especially if you consider yourself to be someone's friend. Why would you put that kind of information out there, knowing how quickly these things pick up steam in the celebrity world? Of course, you know, now people will probably start looking at Jeannie extra closely, seeing whether or not she is pregnant. And, you know, at the end of the day, this is nobody's news to share but Jeannie Mai herself. If she is pregnant, she could be very early along where, you know, unfortunately miscarriages are common. So why would you put your quote-unquote friend in the position where she would have to come out about something that she does not want to come out about, especially something so precarious as a pregnancy? And what makes this very interesting to me specifically is how the history of Tamar and Jeannie Mai has played out. If you watch The Real the way that I did, then you know that there has always been tension between the two of them, and it's mainly been one-sided coming from Tamar's part. For some reason, she has never really liked Jeannie, and she's always made very slick digs at Jeannie, to the point where viewers would post in the comment section like, what's going on with Tamar? Like, why is she always going so hard on Jeannie Mai? So when Tamar got fired from the show, what did she do? She went and unfollowed all the girls and then publicly accused them of scheming behind her back to get her kicked off the show, even though that was not the truth. And she refused to call for her fans to stop harassing the women of the show, of course, including Jeannie Mai. And I imagine that alongside Loni Love, Loni received the brunt of the backlash from Tamar's comments, but Jeannie as well, because, you know, Tamar so openly, so obviously hated this girl. So for her to come back a few years later after never really apologizing to this girl and the rest of the women from the panel and just try to out her for being pregnant without even knowing for sure whether or not she is pregnant, it just screams very shady and very mean. I'm very curious about whether or not this is something you would do to a friend or a frenemy on any capacity. Like, you know, you and I were regular people, so that's one thing. Even though I still think it's in bad taste, in poor taste to do that to a, you know, a regular private citizen friend. But if you were famous and you knew that if you put something like this out there, it would cause like a huge frenzy where millions of people would start like really harassing your friend to see whether or not she is pregnant, would you do something like this? Is Tamar in the wrong? Make sure to let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And as usual, we'll chat. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.